Hi everyone, Elite Assassin here, and today I'm just going to talk about my thoughts on the new Gears of War announcement and some of the Halo rumors that are floating around in the past 2 weeks. Just wanted to start off by saying this gameplay is not mine, it's my friend Solutio Novem, and in case you didn't know, I actually have a playlist called Friend Spotlight where you can find 5 more matches from him and 5 Gears of War Judgment matches from his brother, X. So if you like this gameplay, and you want to watch more Gears of War Judgment gameplay, I would highly recommend going and watching them. You know, they both have different play styles. X is a lot more of an in-your-face, kind of a rusher type player. He's very, very aggressive and, never stops. He's said, when he stops, he's dead. So every time he does, then he's back in again. So he's pretty fun to watch, and Solutio Novem's more, I'd say more calculated when he does. He doesn't like to rush in. He likes to avoid death as much as possible. So he plays a little more smart. And also, this gameplay starts off 3 players and 2 bots on each team, but eventually does fill out. And honestly, it doesn't make a difference in the end score, because I have 2 more matches of us playing these kids, 2 matches in a row, and trust me, the score does not change much. In fact, I think it might actually get worse when we're playing against humans. If you guys like this gameplay and want me to put the other 2 up, I will. Just let me know. Anyway, I went a little too long there on the intro. This week, it was announced that Microsoft bought the Gears of War IP from Epic. And I'll be honest, at first I was not very happy about it. Gears of War 3 I thought ended the story very, very well. And in terms of multiplayer, I thought 3 was the best, personally. I loved 1. 2 at launch was absolute crap, but was patched into an acceptable game. I thought 3 was pretty good. Had its issues. Sawed-off shotgun was really annoying. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good game and one of my favorite experiences in the Gears series. Judgment, I had fun with. I enjoyed it. But overall, as a game, it totally failed. Sales, keeping a community, was pretty bad. And I'm sure it still has a community of pretty diehard fans, but when me and X and Solutio Novem stopped playing about 5 months after the game came out, you were lucky to have a playlist with 500 people in it. And because of that, to me it's kind of hard to see what they're going to take this franchise. Through the end of the story, so from a story standpoint, I'm not quite sure what they're going to do. I'm sure they could think of something cool, whether it's going back to the Pendulum Wars before the Locust, or making up a new enemy, or how do the humans start a war with themselves after the Locusts are gone, or something. They'll think of something. I'm sure it'll be good. But I'm more worried about the multiplayer aspect, because when they tried innovating it in Judgment, the community pushed hard back against it, and that was one of the reasons why it wasn't widely accepted. Granted, there was a lot of issues with Judgment, so it wasn't just that. Only having like 3 or 4 base maps. And some of the mechanics and additions they added to it were a little odd and didn't quite work. But, it's kind of hard to think about what they can do to innovate the series with the way that it works now. I don't know. It's just really, really, really hard to think about what they're going to do. I'm sure they'll think of something, but I don't know. And it's going to be hard for them to capture people and have them stay in Gears. Because to me, Gears has one of the higher skill curves when it comes to online gaming. Either, you're good at Gears, and you like it and you play it, or you're just getting absolutely destroyed and it's frustrating, and you just want to quit. And there's really doesn't be any middle of the ground from what I've seen. There really isn't. It's one or the other. It's a game where I've very rarely had good close matches. It's either a pub stomp on one side or the other. Granted, I only usually play social matches on it, but that's just usually what it is. And I would hate for them to try to over-casualize it and ruin it for a lot of the more hardcore fans. I know Epic did not like how much of a Nasher fest Gears was, but in a way, the Nasher was Gears of War. It was that weapon you had. It was the BR of Gears. It was your utility weapon that you can kill anyone in, under in a second if you land a good shot. And it was a gun that brought a lot of thrill to the game. You could be having a battle, someone melees you in the back, and you turn around really quick and just blow them in pieces. Just really fun and something other games can't quite replicate. So I'm hoping that they don't try to over-casualize it, but at the same point in time, with the level of skill that's needed to sustain yourself in that game, it's kind of hard to see it gaining widespread popularity again and holding a community. So it's kind of a slippery slope. And I kind of went a little long talking about this, but about the Halo rumors, they are what they are until anything's confirmed. And honestly, I'd be okay if Halo 5 got pushed back to next year for them to have more time on it and for us to get a beta. I'd be absolutely fine with that, because I want Halo 5 to be the best game it possibly can be, and I think 343 kind of needs it to be. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and I'm running out of time here, so thanks for watching, and hope you have a good day.